Hi everyone, my name is Ravi Shankar and today I am going to talk about how to configure repository server in Rails 7 as well as how to configure basic networking and firewall in Rails 7. So I have two machines, Rails 7 server 1 and Rails 7 desktop 1. So I am going to start configuring repository server in Rails 7 server 1 machine, and meanwhile we will do all the networking related things in Rails 7 desktop 1. So I am going to start the Rails 7 server 1 machine. I have just installed the machine. Let me remove the DVD. I am going to reboot my machine. I think I am going to use physical drive. Yeah. Now it should boot. I am also going to start Rails 7 desktop 1 machine. Let me check whether the DVD is inserted in this machine or not. Once the machine will be start, we will start the configuring repository server on Rails server 1 machine, and on Rails 7 desktop 1 machine we will do how to configure basic networking in Rails 7 like things. How to configure host name. See, you need to accept the license agreement. Finishing the configuration. Here it's displaying kdump information. I am going to click on forward, or if you wish you can disable it. No, finish, okay. In the same manner, I am going to accept the license agreement on this machine as well. Done, and finish configuration. Sorry. Finish the configuration. So my Rails 7 server 1 machine is ready. I am going to log in as Shubham user. Because I am logging first time, that's why it's taking time. Say this is a Rails 7 server 1 machine, and I am going to use this machine as a repository server. So I need to log in as root user. Say, let me choose India. Next, and finish. So I need to insert the DVD so that we can use it and create repository server. So I am inserting my DVD. I am going to log in as a root user. So if I am executing mount command, it displaying it is mounted in run media and Shubham, and then the RHEL 7 server. So I am going to configure. See, repository server can be configured as a local or network based. It totally depends on you how you are going to configure. But in my case, I am going to configure repository server so that other system will also use this repository server. So I am using FTP here. So first I need to check whether the FTP package is installed or not. So RPM query and vsftpd. See, the package is not installed, that's why a message appears, package vsftpd is not installed. So I am going to install the package. If you wish, you can write here happen percent as well, and then the location where the DVD is actually mounted. Run and Shubham and there. Let me check on another terminal where it is mounted actually. Run media Shubham. And inside the DVD there is a package folder, and here is all the packages. So it is displaying in percentage format. Now if I will execute the same command, it will display the output. Now the vsftpd package is installed. I am going inside the directory pub, and let me create a separate directory where ftp pub, and I am creating a directory RHEL 7. Now copy the entire content of DVD in the directory. Run media Shubham, and this is the location where actually my ISO image is mounted, and then provide the destination location where the copy will be RHEL 7. So this will take some time. Meanwhile, we are going to learn how to configure basic networking in RHEL 7. So I am going to log in as a Ravi Shankar user. See, I will use this machine as a repository client. So first I am going to set the host name here. Actually, in previous version of RHEL, the host name stores in previous version of RHEL, host name stores an etc host or etc sysconfig network file. But in RHEL 7, the host name stores in etc host name. Currently, the host name is localhost.local domain. So I am going to change the name. So I need to log in as root. So I am going to switch as root user. Now the command will be host name to view the host name, and to set the host name you need to write host name and press tab. Host name ctl is a command, and then I am pressing tab. Here is a set host name and set icon name. Set host name And let me see what is output of hostname CTL. See, the static hostname is localhost.local domain. Icon name is computer. So what is the difference between static hostname and icon name? The static hostname is localhost.local domain, which is the actual name of this machine, and this is icon name computer. If you wish, you can change both the things. See, icon name is basically used by graphical application, and this is chassis information, machine ID, boot ID, virtualization is there. Because I am using VMware, that's why VMware is here, and here is operating system and the kernel related and architecture related information. So I am going to change the host name. So command will be hostname CTL and set host name, and the name you want to set, I am going to set, let me see what I have assigned. I am going to set the name desktop1.example.com. Now if I am executing hostname command, it displaying desktop1.example.com. Or if you wish, you can execute hostname CTL command as well. It will also display the desktop1.example.com. So it's a pretty hostname. So it's displaying desktop1.example.com. Icon name is computer. If you wish, you can change icon name as well. So if you will check in etc hostname, there will be name desktop1.example.com. So we have learned how to set host name. If you wish, you can set icon name as well. I am going to set icon name as well here. Hostname CTL, set icon name, and I am writing here desktop1. Whatever you wish, you can set. So now if you will execute the same command, it will display icon name desktop1. So we have learned how to set host name. Now I am going to talk about networking. See, in RHEL 7, there is a two service for the networking, that is network and network manager. So see, network service is only for the backward compatibility. Now network manager is capable to handle everything related to networking. So network service is only for the backward compatibility. So if you wish to configure your network interface, if you wish to change your IP address, you need to create a connection. So let me show you how many connections are there. NMCLI connection flow. See, there may be question actually, what is connection? Connection is a logical thing. See, connection is a set of configuration. See, for an example, you can say I have three types of network in my infrastructure. One is for internet access, one is for VPN access, and one is the default configuration. So you need not to supply every time IP address whenever you want to access internet or LAN segment. So for that purpose, you can create a connection, and whenever you will require you will just need to add the connection to the device. That's it. So by default, there is a one connection, and the name is ENO and this address. See, actually EN represents here Ethernet. If there will be a wireless, WL will be there. If WWAN is there, then here will be WWAN. O here represents the on board. If here will be P, it will represent PCI. And because this system is not able to recognize the name, that's why here is a number. Right? Otherwise, here will be index number. And here is a new naming convention of network interface card introduced in RHEL 7. And this complete thing is managed by a package BIOS DevName. So see, here is only one connection, and how many devices are there? NMCLI connection NMCLI and press tab. Here is device and the status. See, actually there are two devices. One is Ethernet and another one is loopback. This is manageable and this is unmanageable. So if you wish to set, if you wish to see IP address, IPADDR is a command. The IP address is 192.168.247.158. So I want to change the IP address. So the command will be, let me see, every connection related information, every networking related information stores in etc sysconfig. Let me do ls etc sysconfig network scripts directory. See, here is a connection name. Whenever we will create any connection, that will be stored in this location only. So there are two connections, two devices are there. That's why these two things are here. If you will create more connection, the list of connection will appear here. So by default, the connection name is device name. If you wish, you can create connection. So I am going to create a connection, NMCLI connection, and if you need help, you can write here help as well. And see, here is the option, show up, down, add. I want to add connection, so I am going to write here add. And then I need help, so I am writing help here. See, it displaying argument common option, type specific option, and IP option. Common option may be type or interface name or connection name or auto connect. Auto connect is a Boolean value, either yes or no. You can say true or false. Auto connect means the device will be automatically get connected. And if you wish, you can save the connection. And type specification may be Ethernet, Wi-Fi, WiMAX, point-to-point over Ethernet, GSM, CDMA, Bluetooth, VLAN. If you wish, see, bond is there, bond slab is there, team is there, team slab is there. If you wish to create bridge connection, you can create bridge connection. So these are the options. And IP option, at the last you can specify our IP options as well. So I am going to create a connection here, NMCLI connection, and I want to add a connection. So I need to write here add, and then connection name. I am writing connection name here, LAN. You can write anything, and then I am pressing tab here. It displaying interface name, type. I am writing here type, and then pressing tab. It is displaying which type of connection you want to create. Bluetooth, bridge, Ethernet. So I am choosing here Ethernet. Now I am pressing tab. Now it is prompting for auto connect or interface name. So you need to specify interface name, and then press tab. It will display the interface, available interface. Now see, by default, and now I am pressing tab, it displaying auto connect. If you will not specify auto connect, the device will get automatically connected. If you wish, you can specify IP address here as well, but I will first create connection and then I will supply the IP related information. So the connection has been added. Let me show you in the directory. Now here is a interface configuration LAN. So what is there inside LAN? Let me show you. etc sysconfig network scripts ifcfg, and sorry, the connection name is LAN. So these are the information. By default, it's taking IP address from DHCP. It will automatically get the default route information, DNS related information, device. See, actually this connection is attached to device, this device, and at the boot time it will get automatically enabled. So I am going to save the connection, and now I am assigning IP address. So how you will now, if you will execute the command nmcli connection, so see there is a two connection, LAN and ENO and the number. So I want to add this connection to this device. If you wish, you can. So I am first going to assign the IP address, nmcli connection, and press tab, modify. Which connection you wish to modify? LAN. And then here is a lots of option. I am writing IP. See, here is a IPv4 method. So I am writing IPv4 method. By which method? See, it means by which method. Let me write IPv4 dot method. I am writing here manual. That means I want to assign the IP address manually, and then I am pressing tab again here. See, it's displaying IPv4 address, IPv4 DHCP client, IPv4 DNS. See, IPv6 DNS. So I am going to add IP address. So I am writing IPv4 dot address and pressing tab. Here it will display nothing because you need to supply a value here. So I am writing 192.168.0 dot like 1 and then slash. You need to specify here prefix value, and then I am pressing tab here. It displaying IP version 4. Let me write IPv4 dot what. Here is a, see, here is what option? IP version 4 DNS is there. So I wish to assign DNS server address. So I am writing IPv4 DNS and then press tab. It displaying nothing. That means you need to supply value here 192.168.0 dot. I am writing 254. Pressing enter. Now this information will be added in the connection LAN. So let me show you. BIM etc sysconfig network scripts ifcfg and LAN. Sorry. See, the IP address had stored in the connection. So in this manner you can create connection. If you wish, you can assign. See, there is only one DNS server address. I want to assign one more DNS server IP address. So you need to. So the command will be nmcli connection modify, and connection name you wish to modify, and then IPv4 dot DNS and then address. I am writing 4.2.2.2. See, if you will execute this command, this will replace the existing DNS server address. So you need to write here plus so that it will add one more DNS server address. Let me show you in configuration file as well. See, now here is a 2 DNS server. In the same manner, you can add more IP address if you wish. Now I am going to show you the connection and how we will connect a connection to a device. So the command will be nmcli connection add, and sorry, let me down the connection, existing connection down, and I am writing ENO. See, actually previously the device name and connection name was same. You need to write here only connection name. So now if I will execute the command nmcli connection, so see, it's automatically get connected because I have specified nothing. That means it will take automatically the device if the device is free. Now if you wish, you can, and after adding connection, sorry, after attaching, enabling any connection or connecting or disconnecting any connection, you need to, it's better practice to reload the connection. nmcli connection reload. So now if you will see the, if you will try to see the address, See, now it's displaying 192.168.0.1. So in this way you can assign IP address. So I think the DVD has been copied in this machine. Let me see. See, now I am going to perform the same thing here. I am going to set host name. First hostname CTL, and then set host name. I am assigning name server1.example.com. and what's the IP address? Let me see. Connection nm. So the command will be IP-ADDR. So the IP address is 247.192.168.247.157. So I'm going to modify the IP address. nmcli connection modify and connection name. And I'm assigning IP before dot method is manual, and then press tab IP before dot address, and then I am writing address here 192.168.0.254/24. That's it. Now IP-ADDR show. See, displaying the previous IP address. Let me reload the connection. nmcli connection reload. Actually, I need to reload the network manager. nmcli, sorry, the command will be systemctl. See, this is also new thing. In Rails 7, you can manage service, start service, stop service using systemctl command. And I am reloading the configuration of network manager. Reload network manager. So I'm restarting the service. See, now the IP address should show. See, now it's displaying the previous IP address as well as what the IP address we have specified. So now we will be able to access the another machine 192.168.0.1. Very good. I am assigning. See, the host name is server1.example.com. If you wish, you can do exit here. Then it will display. Let me show you. I am doing exit here. Now see the name. Now the name is server1. So I have copied the content of DVD. See, actually the SE Linux is enabled here, so I am not going to disable the SE Linux. So what will be the solution? Let me show you. If I do ls-z here in where ftp pub and rails 7 directory, let me write here L as well. See, it displaying object, type is ISO 9660. Because SE Linux is enabled here, so either you need to change the context here, or if you wish you can disable the SE Linux as well. So I am not going to disable the firewall. What I am doing is restore con and -r recursively where ftp pub and rails 7. Now the context will be restored. What should be there? See, now the context is public _ content _ t. See, the repository main configuration file is actually vim etc yum.conf. But if you have more than one server, more than one repository server information, you can put the information inside yum.repo.d and any name. You can write any name, like I am writing here Ravi, but the file name part must be repo. That's the case. So what is there inside this file? It is yum.conf. See, here is a main, here is cache directory, and here is cache, here is debug level, log file where the logs will be actually stored, exact obsoletes, GPG check is here. That means signature will be verified. Plugins here, installation limits is 3. And if you wish, you can write your repository information here as well. So I am going to write in a separate file, etc yum.repos.d, and I am creating a file with the name of ravi.repo. Because Ravi has requested to upload a video how to configure a repository server. I am writing here, you can write anything. I am writing here server 1. See, you need to care here. See, because the section, this is actually section, and actual section never accepts any space in their name. Like if you wish to write here Ravi Shankar, so if you will write here in this way, this will not work. So if you wish to write, you need to either supply here underscore or dash, minus. Then if you wish, you can supply a nice name here. I'm writing here repo server, or if you wish, you can supply any. This is a not mandatory field, but I'm writing a real repo, and this is a mandatory field, base URL. I'm writing here FTP and IP address. I'm writing here server1.example.com, and then pub and the location rel 7. If you wish, you can write here GPG key information as well. So I am supplying the GPG key information as well, base URL, and the GPG key is actually rpm-gpg-key. If you wish, you can check it, but I have remembered the thing, that's why I am writing here. And then GPG check must be 1, because I have provided the path where actually signature is available. Then save and exit. See, because name resolution is not here, so I am going to write in etc host file so that it will automatically resolve the name. So I am writing echo station, server1.example.com, and alias name, I need to write first IP address 254 and server1.example.com, and then alias name server1, and I am appending in etc host file. I am writing another machine's name as well, so that we can use the name. I am writing a desktop 1, and the alias name I am writing here desktop 1. So now if I will execute C yum repo list, it will report the repository server list. See, displaying 0 information. So RPM GPG key Red Hat release, there is some error. Let me check it out. CD where FTP pub rel 7 and RPM GPG key Red Hat release. See, actually this is a key signature here is, let me show you, RPM GPG key Red Hat release. So I think there is something missing. etc yum.repos.d, and there is a thing, server1.example.com is here. So it looks fine. Red Hat RELEASE. Oh, sorry, I haven't started the FTP server. So the systemctl start and vsftpd. Actually, I haven't started the FTP server, that's why it was displaying error, and I am enabling it at boot time. System ctl enable vsftpd. So now if I will execute the same command, it should display the output. See, still there is a error message, FTP error. See, by default firewall is running. Let me show you firewall cmd happen list all. See, by default public firewall is active, and actually FTP service is not listed in services. So I am going to add FTP server. So the command will be firewall cmd add press tab here, service, and then if you wish to make it permanent, you should write here permanent, and I am adding service FTP, and then the command you need to execute is firewall cmd reload. That's it. Now if you will execute the command, it should display. Now FTP is here. Now I am executing the same command yum. It is still not displaying. server1.example.com. Let me see etc host file. And what is the IP address of this machine? IP ADDR. So let me remove one IP. So I am going to remove one IP. It's displaying only one actually. The IP address, everything looks fine. And system ctl restart network manager, nmcli connection. So I think nmcli connection. So let me view the things in what is there in this, and then I am doing a grep here and IPv4. Let me I for case sensitive. Displaying two IP address. So if I do ping 192.168.0.254, it's ping. So I'm going to assign IP address directly in the yum.conf file. Then it must work. And then there is a ravi dot. So what I am writing here %s, and I am writing here server1.example.com/192.168.0.254/d. It has changed the name to IP address. Now if I will execute yum repo list, it's still not displaying. Yum repo list. There is some FTP error. System ctl status vsftpd. It's running. So what is the actual error? So for testing purpose, I am going to change to GPG, check 0. See, there is some error related to GPG. Let me check what is error actually. Bash URL FTP pub rail 7 is there, RPM happen, GPG key happen, Red Hat happen, release. So now if I am executing the command, it's taking, and now if I am writing here 1, now it will check the, now it's working. So we have configured a repository server in server 1 machine. So if you wish to check the list of repository server available, you need to execute the command yum repo list. Now displaying the repository server information. Now I am going to the machine. I am using this machine as a client machine. Say, let me do a ping here. I am going to do exit here. Now let me do a ping. IP-ADDR, what is IP address? IP address is 0.1. And if I am trying to ping 192.168.0.254, it's pinging. It's working fine. Let me ping desktop 1 with the name of desktop 1. It's pinging. It's working fine. So what I am doing, if you wish, I am going to write the repository information manually. Vim etc yum.conf, or if you wish you can write in yum.repo.d, and I am writing here client. You can write any name, but the file name part must be .repo. I am writing here bash URL. Sorry, I am writing here server name should be any nice description. Repo server. This is not required field. Bash URL equals to FTP colon 192.168.0.254 and then pub rel 7, and then I am writing here GPG key. First it will verify the key and then it will install the package. If the key will be not verified, the package will be not get installed. And GPG check equals to 1. Now if I will do yum repo list, the output should come. So we have configured repository server. So in this way you can install. So I am going to install the Word Manager. I am going to install. Let me show you if there any Word. Nothing appears here. Now I am going to install Word Manager. See, in Rail 7 there is a new feature. Let me show you. Yum install Word Manager. See, this is a package name, this is architecture, this is version, this is repository, this is size. So what is new thing? See, new thing is here is this okay? Here is option yes, here is D and here is N. Y for yes and for no, and D for download only. And where actually this will be stored? Let me show you. Vim etc yum.conf. See, it will store in cache directory here. In this location, whenever you will download the package, it will store in this location. And whatever you are installing is being logged in this file. So let me show you the log. I am opening another tab here and logging root so that we can view the logs. So I am writing a tail f where log and yum.log. It displaying nothing. Now I am going to install the package. So if you wish, you can specify -y here as well, or if you wish, you can write here as well. So now the package is being installed. Let me show you the logs. See, log is appearing. It first resolving the dependency related package. That's why this appears. So in this manner, now here will be. Let me show you. Here will be virtual machine manager. So in this way, you can install the package. You can use your repository server. So hope this video will be helpful for you, and I will try to upload a video on SSH as well as firewall CMD in coming days. So thanks for watching my video. Thanks a lot.